The last couple weeks have been great here on the show. Been touring all of the destinations along the Northern Route. That's all the Northern Route's cultural attractions. And today we're going to sum them all up in case you missed any. We're going to tell you what you need to know and where you need to take your passport to get stamped, because 5 stamps gets you entered into a pretty cool prize. We're going to talk about that and so much more on CKPG Today. Two Rivers Gallery here in Prince George has a brand new exhibit, and isn't it wonderful to look at? So much to take in when you walk outside here. This one's by Erin Stagg. It's called Wakotowin. And now tell me a little bit about what that means, because it's an interesting name and it has deep meaning.
Wakotowin, our good relation, is about the interconnectedness of everybody. So, of being in good relation with those around you. It doesn't just mean like we are in good relation with each other, or I'm in good relation with my family, like if we're good to each other, but also like being in good relation with community and being in good relation with the natural world. Right? So we have a responsibility to be in good relation with the world around us. And in this exhibition, everything is centered around the different relationships that animals and plants have with each other. Because like us humans, like we're so self-centered and we think of ourselves as just like the center of the world.
Yeah, we're the top, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But like in my Métis culture, it's not like a pyramid, it's like a circle where we're all connected. And so each of the paintings in this collection is all about like different relationships that animals and plants have with each other, and it kind of asks us like, how can we be in better relationship with our environment?
I like that. Okay, this is good. The context, the meaning behind all of this. I wanted to ask you about the buffalo behind us too, because people might notice it's not, maybe the buffalo, the color you would picture in your mind. This one is a little bit different, and that has symbolism too.
Absolutely. So the white buffalo is a super sacred symbol to all Plains peoples. Métis people are from the Plains, and so all the people of the Plains have the white buffalo as a sacred symbol. And it means like a return to culture, a return to ceremony, because the white buffalo appeared when things were not going so well. And well, I feel like that messaging is just like coming back around, and I'm not the only one. Other people are also recognizing all these white buffalo are being born. Like it's a symbol for us to return to our ceremonies, to return to our culture, because that's when we're living in good relation with those around us.
Wow. And the white buffalo, it does exist. We're saying just north of Edmonton.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, there's many, and there's more than that.
Oh, okay.
There's many other places in the Plains where white buffalo have been born. And it's amazing. They're kind of like a spirit bear. It's not albino, they're kind of like a spirit bear. Interesting.
Okay, deep meaning behind that. I think it's very cool. And now the setting behind us here, the white buffalo with the Métis sash, which you can see as well here. All of this interconnected, and that's just, I feel like, a real gateway to talking about the rest of the exhibit here too, because wherever you look, there's a different animal, there's a different scene. Talk to me a little bit about, it's all about good relation, right?
Yeah, I like to paint a lot of bears. So there's 3 bears in this collection. There's 2 bison, and there's a bunch of birds. I don't know, that's just kind of what happened. But yeah, everybody's a little different. There's one that's like my feature painting that has been used to advertise the event, and it's of a bear eating Saskatoons, and it's called Juneberry Moon. And so when the moon is full, it's not quite happening in June this month. It's kind of moving a little bit more towards July. The berries will ripen, and it's like such an important food for the bears. And like we knew a couple years ago when the berries failed, and then we had all these bears come into the city. Like
bad
berries
news.
Are so important, and like it's good that we keep these to recognize how important like these plants are to the bears, and for us to all live in harmony, we need these plants.
Yep. And there's fish in there too. I noticed that.
Yes. The first one that you encounter, there's a trout, and it's a flooded forest. Because, Cottonwood here, the Connaught Park, it floods all the time.
Yep. Every year.
Actually super important for the forest. That's where the fish will spawn. And so then the bears can come and catch fish when they're spawning. Like everything everything is connected. Wekotowin. We're all connected, and how can we be in good relation with each other?
I like it. Well, this is definitely an exhibit or exhibition you're going to have to come check out here at Two Rivers. Is there any key dates you want people to keep in mind about this one, or just come check it out?
It runs from June 19th to August 3rd, so you can come and check it out whenever you would like.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Erin, for your time to chat today. This is just a super special exhibition on right now at Two Rivers Gallery. Come check it out. Come walk through. Yeah. What else are you going to do this summer than come enjoy some local art here with Erin?
Thank you so much, Caden.
When you come up to Connaught Hill here in Prince George, you're in for a real treat now. When you drive up, you see this brand new area where we are today, re-envisioned, reimagined, and I just feel like this is just awesome for Prince George to have. And so lucky to have Michael here and Robin to talk a little bit more about it today, how you can book it and the project scope. We'll start with that because, Michael, this has been a long time in the making to get this thing where we're standing today.
Yeah, we started in 2023.
Wow.
Kind of a design, you know, we were brainstorming and we said, you know what, we need a place that we can have special events and gathering of people, kind of organized. And I said, why not? Connaught Hill, you know what, this is a beautiful place. It's kind of, you have a scenic view of all the ball in different areas. So whatever place to do it.
I thought it was awesome because before, like people might remember this, it was a nice area, but it wasn't quite set up for the function that it is now.
Correct. It was quite rustic. We had some stairs that didn't comply with accessibility. So what we have done is we add that concept of accessibility. We have a drop-off zone with a little bit of a ramp. We have railings. So just to accommodate for the general user.
I like it. Okay, so now started in 2023, the concept. They did a lot of work over the winter to get it open for what it is today here. But I guess, I don't know, like what is the highlight for you being the project manager on this?
I think the highlight is seeing people's faces.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful to see them just explode, the smiles explode just coming up, and you know, being thankful, grateful, and you know what, we're doing stuff for the city, making things beautiful, that people can enjoy it. I think that's the most rewarding part.
Well, I mean, I can picture a lot of great events happening here, including a lot of weddings. Who knows? Maybe Mr. PG will even get married here one day. You just have to wait and see. But Robin, now talk to me a little bit about the flowers here too, because I feel like it's, you know, obvious here. The Connaught Hill, very known for the flower layout, and this again, it's just like another highlight for people to explore.
Absolutely. I mean, Connaught Hill Park is a gem in Prince George. It's a beloved spot. We do, obviously, it's always been a very popular spot for weddings, for grad photos, for family picnics. It's highly sought after and desired. Through our park strategy, we really did an inventory of all these amazing spaces in Prince George. We recognize some of the aging infrastructure, some of the things that we can improve, and really managing the best we can for our community, meeting those community demands, and just trying really to highlight these amazing spaces in Prince George that people can gather at. So yeah, Connaught Hill Park is a highly sought after spot. It's the site of a ton of wedding photos.
Yes, and soon many more.
And soon many more grad photos. A lot of memorable events, like Michael mentioned, the scenery, the history of the park is just spectacular. So we really want to welcome people to this spot. We were, like Michael said, we brainstormed and worked together as a team to not only meet some of the action plans that were set out through the park strategy, responding to those community demands, but also where is a spot. This was it's booked almost all year.
I was going to say,
From the time it opens to the time it closes, and even in the winter, people walk up here and enjoy it. So this is a spot where we can really highlight our beautiful flowers. We have an amazing horticulture team with the City of Prince George that spend hours planning the beds, how it's going to look, and how does it look in photos.
Okay, the obvious question: how do you book it? Is it booked up already?
Get your bookings in right now. I mean, we do have availability. Obviously, this place and this space, as all of our parks and open spaces, we welcome the public. First come, first serve. Please come and enjoy it. But if you do want it reserved for a specific time, like for a wedding or a grad photo, we do encourage everyone to please go onto our Prince George website, and we have an online form, princegeorge.ca/parks and recreation.
Good memory. That's pretty good. That's a $20 word.
So our website has all the information on booking, on rates, on, you know, kind of what different, the rules, code of conduct, all of that kind of stuff. So we just encourage people to go on, fill out the form, and we can get the space reserved for you.
There's still more to be done here too. And
Correct. So for the main portion of the project, funds came $240,000 from Canada Community Building Funds.
wow, this is the fund that keeps giving. I love talking about this.
And also from general infrastructure funds. That was $60,000. Now, in that other side of the park, this is brand new. We just got a grant early this year and was CN Tree Canada for $50,000. So what we did is we put our heads together and said, hey, let's expand it. And this is going to be the product. So by fall, we are going to have a brand new garden in this side.
I like it. You just guys keep thinking outside the box. The other thing I was going to challenge you, I don't know how to spell it, but I feel like you probably need to know, if you're coming up here, how to spell pergola, right? That's what this is? Did you think of that?
Actually, sometimes, yeah. You know what? It's an Italian word, so a lot of Italians out there, they're going to be pretty comfortable with the spelling. So Pergola.
Perfect. You got it. Yeah. Good job, Robin. You're don't need you today for that. That's great. But yeah, come on up here to Connaught Hill. It's a cool history of the park. And now a new chapter. This pergola. Good job on the spelling. See, I know, Robin, you had a $20 word. This is like $50 word over here, pergola. Book on that. We'll include all the info on ckpgtoday.ca. It's great to stay in the city here and stay with the up-to-date and the new things. So thanks so much, guys.
Hold on to your sunglasses because we're giving you the chance to crank up the heat and the horsepower and win the ultimate summer getaway to Sun Peaks Speed Week, where the mountain air is fresh, the cars are fast, and the vibes immaculate. You and a guest will score a 2-night stay at Sun Peaks for all the Speed Week action, passes to the golf tournament in support of the Canucks Autism Network, plus so much more. Head to ckpgtoday.ca, click the contest button, and boom, you're on the road to awesome. Entering is easier than pretending you know how to fix a car, by the way. Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
If you're looking for a summer road trip, there's a lot to check out when it comes to the Northern Roots cultural attractions. Of course, we've been talking about it on the show here for the last couple weeks, and today we're going to recap in case you missed any of it and expand on that with the one, the only Will Peters, the culture coordinator. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be here, Caden. Thank you.
So I guess we're going to go through all 10 sites today, Northern Roots cultural attractions. They're around the region. You were with us at all the sites when we were there as well, which, yeah, I mean, it was just super fun to experience. There's a lot to be experienced in our region.
I kept saying I was not on-camera talent. Well, here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so the first site that we visited was at the Exploration Place, stopped by the schoolhouse. I mean, you've seen it in the parking lot
of course, yeah.
a trillion times. It's kind of crazy to think this is like one of Prince George's first schoolhouses.
Yeah, well, and seeing you like go in and even just learning cursive. I remember learning cursive in elementary school. It was much different. Honestly, I'm not so upset they got rid of cursive. I'm just so thankful they got rid of those blackboards, man.
Yes.
The chalk blackboards are the worst.
The nails.
Yeah, oh my God, I don't want to even think about it.
So there's lots to take in the Exploration Place. Of course, the schoolhouse is one stop. The Little Prince is there as well, and then inside the museum. And there's lots of events you guys are sharing on your social media as well.
Yep, every major event that any of the 10 Northern Roots sites put on, we have it on our social media page. We also have it on our website, northernroots.ca. I try and keep the events page as up to date as possible, and yeah, the Exploration Place has got tons of good stuff going on.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, the point to this, so site number 2 is the Central BC Railway and Forestry Museum. Before I touch on that though, I want to show off the fact that we've got all 10 stamps. I don't know, Will, you can open your page as well.
Yeah.
But 10 stamps from all 10 sites, so make sure you get your Northern Roots passport stamped when you go to the sites. But the Central BC Railway and Forestry Museum, if you haven't ridden the mini rail, That's what you got to do, Will. You've written that?
I actually haven't.
Really?
Can you believe that?
I know you were doing other things while you were riding the mini rail.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That is, I feel like I should have by now, but.
Well, hey, every dog has its day. You will have your day there too. Stop number 3 on the Northern Routes at Two Rivers Gallery. We're talking about the building, the unique architecture of it. It is kind of crazy when you see it in pictures. You got to kind of stand back when you're there in person and really take it on. But it's a cool building.
It's a pretty beautiful space. Yeah, the 2 galleries and the gift shop downstairs, and then like the incredible craft area upstairs for the kids. They run lots of great kids programming up there. Summer camps all summer long. It's a really cool spot.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, zooming along here to number 4, Hubble Homestead. We're out there doing some gardening, and do you think any of the things we planted are going to turn out?
I hope so. The weather needs to turn if that's the case, but
yeah, so we learned about gardening, of course, because that's the thing that Mr. Hubble and the family homestead did there over the years. A lot of potatoes had, and among other things, of course. Number 5 on the stop here on the Northern Routes is the Whistle Stop Gallery, which is McBride's original train station, we learned.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and the trains still roll through there. They have tourists come on. We saw the tourists come off when we were there. And then, like, not only, you know, it's a gallery. You can go in, you can buy things.
Yeah,
but
art, a lot of art.
It's also, they're responsible for pretty much any public art that you see in McBride and like across the valley. So like the banners they hang in the streets or some of the benches that are, you know, painted up or whatever, like that's all Whistle Stop. It's all responsible for that too, which I think a lot of people don't know.
And very knowledgeable folks who work there as well. Shout out to them. Number 6, the Valley Museum. This is also in McBride. It's right at the entrance of town. So before you head to the Whistle Stop, you can head to the Valley or vice versa. But they got a lot to take in there, changing exhibits and super cool hats, Will, which I know you collect.
I did purchase a hat when we were there. Yeah.
And the slogan is?
I break from museums. I think it was.
Yeah, you got it. Will breaks from museums. Culture coordinator in action. Okay, number 7, the Valemount Museum. This is a cool one because its original train station has been moved off-site to a spot where it is now. But lots to take in there.
3 full floors in there. There's a like a model train that runs through the one area. Actually runs through the bathroom in there too. So
Insane.
That's a bit of
Through the bathroom?
It does. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise for people that might not be expecting that. Yeah, it's a really cool spot. There's the full caboose out in front. 3 floors in the actual museum, and then like you just go sit on the lawn, look at the views of the Rocky Mountains from. It's tough to beat.
It is tough to beat. Those mountains, they're everywhere there. Number 8's up in Mackenzie, so you can head up there, visit Jim, and get your mug as well.
Yes, the I survived this old guy's tour of the Mackenzie Museum or whatever it says. Yeah.
It does,
Yeah, they're in a brand new location there now, so they're still moving in. But that Minecraft exhibit that we experienced was really cool. I was really impressed with that.
Yeah. Number 9, Barkerville. I mean, where do you want to start on Barkerville? Because you could talk for hours about it. If you haven't been there recently, if you've been there before, the tours change every time. Yeah, everything from A to Z, including, gold panning as well.
Like the perfect spot for all ages, truly. Like I enjoyed it just as much when we were there as I enjoyed it when I was there when I was like 7.
Right.
Like
it's nostalgia.
It's just a really, really cool spot.
Yeah, we got the pleasure of taking it to Theatre Royal, so when you're there, make sure you take that in because it's a fun performance for the whole family. And number 10 here is the Fort St. James Historic Site, which honestly, I will say, Will, was probably the most surprising to be on the trip because I've heard about their chicken races, but I didn't know much else about the site, and when I got there, I was just overjoyed. It's awesome.
When I first started like exploring that place, I think it's really, really underappreciated, right? Like it's closer in scale to Barkerville than what anybody I think really realizes, but it's like right in town and right on the lake. Like it's super easy to get to if you're in the fort. And yeah, a lot going on out there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there you go. A little recap of our tour along the Northern Routes here with Will. And of course, like I said, get your passport, make sure to get your stamps, and you can submit for a prize. Will, you got a good prize?
Yeah, every 6 months or so, we're going to do a draw. So if you get 5, we have all 10 because we love arts, culture, and heritage. But all you need to do is get 5, which basically just means you have to leave Prince George once. If you submit it to any site on the Northern Route, we will do a draw. You can win a prize pack valued at about $400 that would just be full of goodies that you can find in gift shops in each of these 10 sites.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for stopping in today, Will. This has been great. Take your journey along the Northern Route this summer and support local because there's a lot to offer. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG snapshot, it comes from Ann Spears. And yeah, you're looking at a shot, honestly, so nice. The lighting is perfect on this. Could have been in a movie. If Ann told me that, I would have believed her. It's that good. Thanks so much for sending this one in, Ann. If you have a CKPG snapshot, send it our way, whether it's a fox, dog, maybe a bear, maybe a coyote. We get a lot of animals lately, and I love it, to be honest. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca. People talk about the 90s as a busy time for Prince George, and yeah, it was. But the 2000s were also very busy, including the establishment of the Northern Sports Center. We're going to look at one of the first kind of motions to get the plan rolling today in local history. Looking back to 2003, a certain councilor of the day, his name actually, you might remember, Dan Rogers, was pushing for the Northern Sports Center to be built. This is pre-Sports Center, okay? This was the conversation, saying basically, we should kind of have one of these facilities here in Prince George, and there's some funds available to do that. We're going to put in some. That Olympic Legacy Project is also going to put in some funds. And at the end of the day, hopefully we get a gymnasium, 4 basketball courts, seating, a turf area, a track. Yeah, all could be fine and dandy. Guess what? It did happen. There you go, Northern Sports Center. Pretty great facility we have in our community. And yeah, I think, you know what? It's just cool to see how it was a community-led initiative to get that going. And Charles Jago's name now lives on forever with it as well. Great community guy. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope you had a lot of fun. Don't forget to enter Speed Week. It's a great contest we're doing right now. Your chance to head to Sun Peaks and have the ride of your life. All right? We'll see you for more great stuff tomorrow, folks. Bye for now.